Go ahead and get into this news, people. You know what I'm saying? Breaking news, Baltimore.
And 5 people were killed in the city between Saturday and Sunday.
So 3 of those fatal shootings happened in a 1-hour period.
WGC's live from...
Now, this is just in Baltimore City, people. I'm going to go ahead and rewind that again for you guys. Let's go ahead and rewind that.
Halloween weekend in Baltimore was violent. 5 people were killed in the city between Saturday and Sunday.
So 3 of those fatal shootings happened in a 1-hour period.
Oh, look at that. Halloween weekend. This is just Halloween weekend. And this is just in Baltimore City. You best believe this is not white on white crime. You best believe this is not Chinese on Chinese crime. You best believe this is not African on Africans. You know who this is? This is you Negroes on Negroes. You Crips on Bloods. You gangster disciples on gangster, so forth and so forth. This, you know what I'm saying? So before we can talk about the white man is this and the white man is that, our communities, we need to get these criminals out of our communities first. This is just overnight. Let's go ahead and hear this.
She's live from Halloween weekend in Baltimore was violent. 5 people were killed in the city between Saturday and Sunday.
So 3 of those fatal shootings happened in a 1-hour period.
WGC's live from Baltimore Police Headquarters.
Jessica Albert talked with the mayor about the violence. What did he say, Jessica?
Vic and Denise, the mayor told us that he's angry that there were so many shootings this weekend. He says that he's meeting with the commissioner today to make sure that they're keeping tabs on all.
You know what you need to do, Commissioner, and all of you Baltimore City Council members and those that are in power in the government or the state of Baltimore. You need to do an investigation. Focus your investigations and focus your police, organize different task force to target where these folks getting these guns from. Because that's the main thing. Because let me tell you something. If these guns didn't flow so freely in the hands of the Negroes, then there wouldn't be so many shootings. You know what I'm saying? Then they'll use another alternative. Then they'll start stabbing. Then you got to figure out where they're getting the knives from. So forth and so forth. But we need to combat the gun violence that's in our communities. Let's go ahead and hear this.
The crime in the area. 5 fatal shootings in less than 12 hours in Baltimore over the weekend. 3 of them happened in about an hour period between Saturday night and Sunday morning.
We know that historically Halloween weekend is a violent weekend for Baltimore. It pisses me off that we had that many.
Baltimore's violent Halloween weekend started Saturday afternoon near the 3500 block of Poteet Street in South Baltimore.
I'm sorry. This is not only on a Halloween weekend. You know what I'm saying? This is actually happens every day in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? They just want to, say that this is only the holiday weekend. No, this happens every day in Baltimore. There's always gun violence and gun shootings in Baltimore. But anyway, this is fair use, YouTube. Fair use.
It's getting to the point now during the day you're not safe.
Police say a man was standing here when someone came up and shot him, missing him. The man tried to run away, but the suspects then ran him over with a car. He died in the hospital. People who live in the area are concerned for their safety.
We need more manpower as far as the police out here.
Around the same time on West Mulberry Street, a man and woman were shot. The man died. Just before 11:30 Saturday night, a 46-year-old man was shot to death on Hillman Street. About 30 minutes later, in the 3500 block of Leeds Avenue, another man was shot.
Now, I want to ask you guys in Baltimore a question. You know what I'm saying? What happened with Freddie Gray? Freddie Gray was from Baltimore, right? And you guys was talking about, oh, Freddie Gray, the police is killing Freddie Gray. But every black man that is in Baltimore today, everybody who got shot over the Baltimore weekend was a Freddie Gray. You see, that's how you can tell Negroes are hypocrites when it comes to Black Lives Matter.
killed. And about 30 minutes after that shooting at 12:30 on Sunday morning, another man was fatally shot on the 1900 block of Homewood Avenue. WJZ asked Mayor Scott about these murders. He says he's meeting with the commissioner.
We also have to continue to make sure that they are where they need to be as much as possible, interacting with folks that we know have a tendency to do these kind of unthinkable.
No, the problem is what we need to do is we need to focus, you know what I'm saying? The police department and these state councilmen and stuff like that need to focus their intelligence on the flow of the guns that is flowing into the black community. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you talking about gun control, you know what I'm saying, about people buying guns from gun shops, we need to worry about the guns that's in our community.
Things, but we also have to figure out how we can get our residents working to resolve conflict in a different way.
But for those who live in these communities, they want more action than that.
Our mayor's not doing enough for us. He's not doing enough. He's talking about a crime package or whatever in 5 years. We need it now.
And there were several non-deadly shootings over the weekend. We know that there was an arrest in one of them, but for the others, police are asking anyone with information to give them a call. Reporting live in Baltimore, Jessica Albert for WJZ.
Amen. Amen. All right, so there you have it, you know what I'm saying? And that was just over the Halloween weekend. You know what I'm saying? They documented that, but you know what I'm saying? This happens every day in Baltimore. Anyway, this is news. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Turn your notification bells on. Hit that like button. And if you want to donate to this ministry, the PayPal link is in the description box below. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.